tell us your name and how you decided to become an Outpost owner?
Sure. My name is Ashley Fisher, and I decided to become an Outpost owner when I moved to Bayview, which was in the summer of 2018. And it was a store about a mile from my house and had lots of local and healthy options. So I really enjoy shopping there.
And why are you running for the board?
I'm running for this board because I've been wanting for some time to give back to the community, and this is a way that I see that myself as giving back to the community in a way that uses my education and my work experience and my interests. So Outpost has a number of values that really resonate with me. One of them is wholesome and foods that are wholesome and healthful for people in the environment. It cares about the people who work here and diversity, and Outpost also really gives back and seeks to create a thriving community. I would love to be part of that, to be part of creating an overarching plan and strategy to help Outpost continue in that work. As far as my education and my work experience, I have extensive budget analyst skills. So I've managed and created budgets in the $54 million range, and in my current job as a fiscal researcher for the Wisconsin Policy Forum, I analyze municipal government budgets, including the city of Milwaukee's budget. So I have a good sense of how organizations should financially be managed. And then I can marry that with the soft skill set that comes largely from my Master in Public Administration degree. So for instance, I have skills in change management and process improvement, as well as things like concepts of workplace culture and diversity. And so all of that can really come together in a way that allows me to give to the broader community.
Can you tell us about something that you believe in passionately?
Yes, I believe that it's our work to make life better for others. And that may not be someone you ever meet, but our work, if we can just up the game a little bit, make things a little bit easier for someone in some way, we will have succeeded. So for instance, something I'm really proud of is the Bringing a Baby to Work pilot program that I spearheaded for my state agency that I worked at in Washington State. It's becoming a growing trend where some state government offices are allowing women to bring their babies to work for up to 6 months or until crawling, and I thought that would be a really special thing to bring to our agency. So it was a collaborative effort. I by no means did that alone. No one can do anything like that alone, but I'm really proud of having been part of that. And it sets an example for my belief that we are here to make life better for others.
If you were to be elected on the Outpost board, can you tell us something that you would like to do while on the board?
Yeah, I would like to be part of helping think strategically about maybe new ways that Outpost can be part of sponsoring or underwriting community organizations, or helping bring other new vendors into the fold. Just that outreach in a way that has a powerful impact on our members and the communities in which we live.
Thank you, Ashley, and we look forward to hearing more from you during the Outpost election in March and April of 2020.
Thank you.
Can you tell us your name and how you decided to become an Outpost owner?
Hello, my name is Edward J. Bryant. The reason why I became an Outpost owner, I grew up on a farm, and so I like the idea of having fresh fruits and other products and knowing where the origin of the food came from, so I consume it not only for myself but also provide it for my family.
And why are you running for the Outpost board?
Being a member of Outpost for almost 20 years, I think it's important to have a store like Outpost in the city of Milwaukee, and I want to help continue the mission of Outpost by providing fresh fruits and vegetables to the citizens of the city of Milwaukee.
Can you tell us something that you believe in passionately?
I think I believe in health, mind, body, and spirit. Those are the three things I really focus on for my life in order to become a better person, in which I can help others to create a better world.
Can you tell us what you would like to do while you're on the Outpost board?
Sure, I would like to educate the public more about the importance of healthy eating to help eliminate different diseases that occur within our communities.
All right, thank you, Edward, and we look forward to hearing more from you during the Outpost election in April of 2020.
Thank you very much. Vote for Edward Bryant.
Can you tell me your name and how you decided to become an Outpost owner?
Hi, I'm Jacqueline Gabriel, and I decided to become an Outpost natural foods owner to keep myself educated on what is out there and available, and also to support local growers and businesses.
And why are you running for the board of directors of Outpost Natural Foods?
I believe that we need to have places where we can become informed on organic food and on locally grown food and what is best grown in our society so that we can feed our families better. And I think that Outpost is a natural place for that.
And can you tell us something about something that you believe in passionately?
I believe in raising a family that knows what they're eating and being involved in their community and just trying to be the best person I could possibly be by contributing back to society and back to our community.
If you were elected to be on the board of directors for Outpost, is something that you would like to do while you're on the board?
I would like to see more members. I'd like to see more owners. I think that if people really saw what Outpost does for our community by engaging with local business owners and with local businesses and growers, that they would want to be just as passionate about becoming an owner.
Thank you, Jacqueline, and we look forward to hearing more from you during the Outpost Board of Directors election in March and April of this year. Can you tell us your name and why you decided to become an Outpost owner?
My name is Keith Stryker, and I became an Outpost owner because I love the mission of Outpost. Outpost, let me start over. So I've been in corporate America, I've been in the nonprofit space, and I've been in the government space, and I've been basically searching for a place to call my own, right? So I've researched missions from corporations that have to do with corporate social responsibility, and a lot of companies that I've researched kind of fall short of that that mission, that order. And coming back home to Wisconsin, I looked into Outpost, and Outpost seemed to be at the time, and even now today, the apotheosis of corporate social responsibility. And so that's why I'm running as a candidate to join the board.
Can you tell us more about why you're running for the board?
Yeah. So I want to be a part of something much larger than myself. I believe that the mission and the goals of Outpost align very much so with myself. So I'm a former service member. I served in Iraq. I also served on Capitol Hill in the White House around the time of 2012 and 13, and also giving back to my community, the veteran space, as a nonprofit executive and also a nonprofit assistant director. And so again, as I said before, I've really been searching for a place to call my own. Leaving DC and coming back home, I thought to myself, well, where can I kind of hang my head on? Where can I go that's gonna find an organization that's gonna fit the mission of Keith Stryker and somewhere I can actually grow and be a part of making it better for the community overall. Outpost does that and way more. I think it's so cool for Outpost members to be owners of this great organization. That's an awesome thing that I've looked into and I'm really excited to be a part of.
Can you tell us something that you believe in passionately?
Giving back and helping those who need help. I was raised in a family that believed in giving back. My mom instilled that into me very early in life. She was a pastor. She's not anymore, but she was a pastor. She's a business owner, entrepreneur. She would literally give the shirt off of her back, and she instilled in me such things as humanitarianism, egalitarianism, things that resonate with me to this day. And so that's something I'm very passionate about, giving back and helping those who need help. And I believe as an owner, a partner within the organization, you really have a stake in, what's being sold, the goods you're getting. I mean, local goods, that's amazing. I think nowadays we often find that there are a lot of health issues, and a lot of those health issues come from things that we eat. And that's another reason why I love Outpost so much, because I just believe and know that the goods that I'm consuming from the local markets, it's something that's healthy, something that's going to help me to live and thrive, and again continue to give back, which is what I've been taught to do from a very young age.
If you were selected to be on the Outpost Natural Foods Board of Directors, can you tell us something that you would like to do while serving on the board?
Just continue to expand and grow Outpost, the mission, the people, interacting with the members, the owners, being there to just help it to be a bigger, better, more sustainable organization. I believe that organizations like this should be all over the U.S., all over the world even. I was in, again, as I mentioned before, I was in D.C., and I worked with some of the urban farmers and urban organizations to give back, to grow the foods in the communities and actually provide the community with the foods that they were growing. And so for me, I'm just looking to make it Outpost stronger, bigger, better, and to just spread the word about the goodness here that I love so much, and about even friends and family that actually serve, or not serve, excuse me, that shop at Outpost. That's something that I'm looking to do if I'm able to join the board.
Thank you, Keith. We look forward to hearing more from you during the Outpost Board of Directors election in March and April of this year.
Thank you.
Can you tell me what your name is and why you became an Outpost owner?
My name is Michelle Prosak, and I became an Outpost owner. I've been an owner for about 10 years, but I've been shopping at Outpost for probably closer to 25. I started out in the Milwaukee area about 25 years ago and started enjoying all the various places that Outpost even was then. But I noticed that the bulk food, wine section were the things that were really attracting me. I'm interested, I recently became more interested in shopping for organic, non-processed foods, or less processed foods. And it was important to me to find a place that was in my local community. So I started shopping at Outpost more. And one day I sort of noticed that I pulled 2 potatoes out of the cupboard. One potato was a little wrinkly and one was, perfectly smooth and just a little bit sprouted. And I know for a fact that the one potato came from Outpost and the other potato had come from another store. And I realized that I probably would have less food waste if I was having organic food, because I also noticed that the organic food lasted longer. So ultimately, I became a co-op member some time ago, but I've really been shopping here more frequently just the last few years now.
So can you tell us why you decided to run for the board of Outpost?
So for me, it's all about community. That's really the one word that really dials it in for me for Outpost Natural Foods. Community is really important to me. I belong to local community churches. I have a small community of friends. I live in small communities. I live in Bayview today, and it's a community of people. And Outpost believes in that too. They have a very real mission of serving their community and being a part of the community. And so I want to give back now, and I feel like being a part of the Outpost community area, in more than just being a shopper, is part of that mission for me.
Can you tell us something that you believe in passionately?
I guess I would say that I believe in community strongly. I really believe that the path that this country is on is, in some ways, it's because we lack community. It's because we forget that the people that live next door to us and that live behind us and the people that we live in our neighborhood with, that we have to take care of them, that's our job. And Outpost does that. They believe in community too. They're a small store in smaller communities, and they want to take care of their people. And they're not just their people, not just the shoppers, they also want to take care of their vendors and provide an opportunity for their vendors to sell locally produced food. And so I think that's what I believe in, and I feel like Outpost does that too.
And can you tell us, if you were elected to be an Outpost board director, what would you like to do while you're serving on the board?
Well, the mission of the board is to seek the long-term sustainability of the co-op. And that is what I'm here, that's why I'm interested. My goal would be to be a part of the co-op, the board, in that sense of finding ways to ensure that this is here for my family and my family's family and so on and so forth, because we will need places like this in the future just as much as we need them now.
Thank you, Michelle, and we look forward to hearing more from you during the election in March and April of this year.
Thank you.